So, can you explain to me going from a professional baseball player to a Grammy-nominated gospel singer in
Oh
that
man.
career path?
So going from baseball to gospel, it really there to me they weren't much different. I got a chance to learn a lot while playing baseball that prepared me for being a gospel recording artist. You're in front of people. People pay to come and see you do what you do, whether it be baseball or you're singing. You get to handle a lot of interviews and questions. So a lot of that preparation in baseball, I took it over to gospel music, and I was kind of able to polish myself early with all of this stuff that I never knew that I would be prepared for. The hard part was getting everybody to see and believe that leaving baseball was a good decision. You know what I mean? And coming over here to sing gospel music, whereas in America, gospel music is kind of like okay, it's you guys aren't Beyonce, you guys aren't what I mean, and so
Yeah.
convincing my family that hey, singing what I love and doing what I love to do is more important than the money aspect of everything that everybody was looking at. Like, oh, you leaving baseball, you leaving money, so now what you gonna do? And so I just had to get everybody to see that purpose is more important than anything. So that was the tough part of the transition, but I'm glad I made it.
Yeah, so I read somewhere that you didn't grow up in the church,
Mm-mm.
right? So
Yeah.
did you always know that you could sing?
Yeah, well, my house, they sang in the house. My brother and my dad, they sang at church. Like, church was their thing. And I mean, I was forced to go to church when I was a kid, but my escape was sports. So I was able to play sports and not have to go on the weekends because we would be traveling and playing ball. And so that was like the way I wanted to run from it. I was like, hey, I'm good. I don't, 'cause to me as a child, church was boring. I didn't see the point at all. Like, I was just like, we always go here. Like, and I would rather be at home, and so I never could have imagined that I would return to there.
Since sports and church life aren't usually linked, I wanted to get your opinion on, do you think that someone like Tim Tebow, who is now playing baseball and has put his faith and his religion at the forefront,
Yeah.
do you think that, or can you explain like challenges that exist in the locker room environment, which is usually considered to be toxic for some reason?
Yeah. So the thing is that you can't really separate your faith from who you are. Like, my faith is going to go with me everywhere that I go because it's who I am. It's not just something that I do. It's not just something that Tim Tebow does. So it's not just like he gets up on Sundays and now he's a Christian. He's a Christian. This is who he is at all times. And so people all over the world, they have different beliefs about who they are, and we have to just learn how to coexist and learn how to be able to walk amongst each other, even though we may not all believe the same things. In a locker room, yeah, it can be difficult. It's a lot going on in the locker room, and a lot of people that believe a lot of different things. But it's no different than any other job. You got a lot of people that you're going to have to cross paths with, and that's the beauty of doing life together in like a place like America, where everybody has the right to believe what they want to believe, but at the same time, you get a chance to demonstrate your belief by just walking it out. And that's what I see most about Tim Tebow is that watching him, he just demonstrates like just a kind heart, always looking to help. And I think that more than anything, like people that may not ever go to church, they can see something special, may not know what it is, but they see something special when they get a chance to rub shoulders with him.
What would you say to someone who looks at the state of the world? You know, we just had a mosque attack yesterday and all these other like rises of hate crimes. What would you say to them when they are skeptical about their faith or prayer or
Yeah.
religion in general?
Well, see, the thing is about faith and believing. If you believe, you have to believe it all. And the thing about believing in a God or believing in your creator is that there also is evil in the world. And so you have to believe both sides of it. There's evil. There are people that dedicate themselves and who they are to believing that any way that they can get ahead, they'll do it. And that is a mindset that if you allow yourself to be given over to that you'll commit things and do things that may not be kind to other people. And so I know a lot of people would like to attribute that to be like, well, see, there's no God. Well, no, there are people of God and there are people that love God, but there are also people that have another God. Maybe their God is dark. Maybe they believe that their God is telling them to do something, whatever. But the God is that we talk about in the Christian faith is one of love, and we believe in loving our neighbor. And so, we just really can't think for everybody else. But all I know is that as we continue to spread a message of love prayerfully, we'll get to people before they make mistakes like the attacks that we're seeing all around the world.